In the glitzy world of 1930s Hollywood, a tragedy unfolds. Thelma Todd, known as the Ice Cream Blonde, is found lifeless in her car, parked on a quiet Malibu street. As whispers of suicide, accident, and murder swirl around her glamorous life, we delve into the chilling mystery that haunted Tinseltown for decades. The authorities arrive, puzzled by the chilling scene. Detectives examine Thelma's car. The engine runs, yet her body is cold. Questions arise. Was this a tragic accident or a sinister plot? Friends and colleagues talk in hushed tones, revealing a tangled web of rivalry and deceit within the Hollywood elite. What secrets lay beneath the surface in a town that thrived on appearances? As rumors spread like wildfire, theories emerge. Some speculate that Thelma's death was a suicide, pushed by mounting pressures, while others suggest it could be a calculated murder by someone close. The stakes are high as each possibility leads deeper into the shadows of the glamorous yet treacherous world she navigated. Decades later, the mystery of Thelma Todd endures. Her life, a bright star cut short, continues to captivate and haunt us. What truths remain hidden in the fog of Malibu? Thelma Todd was Hollywood's golden girl, a Massachusetts beauty queen turned actress. Her enchanting allure captivated audiences in classic films alongside the legendary Marx Brothers and Laurel and Hardy. By 1935, Thelma's fame blossomed. She opened her chic café, Thelma Todd's Sidewalk Café, along the picturesque Pacific Coast Highway, a favored meeting spot for stars and fans alike, buzzing with life and laughter. But fame has its shadows. The intoxicating glamour attracted a darker crowd, raising eyebrows about the company she kept and the secrets they harbored beneath the surface of the idyllic glitz. With a breath of intrigue, we ask, why was Thelma's cafe a magnet for dangerous men with dangerous secrets? The allure of Hollywood often hides peril, and Thelma's life was no exception in this twisted tale. As the cafe's neon sign flickers ominously in the dark, the story deepens. Thelma's cafe buzzed with energy, a favorite haunt for stars and the city's glitterati. With laughter and clinking glasses filling the air, it seemed like a paradise. However, beneath the surface lay an undercurrent of danger, drawing in those with darker intentions, foreshadowing trouble ahead. Whispers began to circulate about mob connections. Notorious gangsters, including Lucky Luciano, had set their sights on Thelma's gem, eyeing it for illicit activities like gambling and bootlegging. As yet more shadowy figures in suits began appearing in the corner, their presence felt like a dark cloud looming over her beloved establishment. Thelma, a fierce woman known for her toughness, was not easily intimidated. Yet, as the strange men hovered, exchanging glances that sent chills down her spine, the pressure mounted. Each encounter left her feeling more trapped within her own cafe, an uneasy feeling settling in her gut. With her defiance growing, the stakes rose higher. Did Thelma's courage against the mob become her ultimate folly, sealing her fate for good? As tension mounted, a man in a fedora extinguished his cigarette, directing a piercing gaze at Thelma, an unmistakable warning of what was to come, leaving everyone wondering how long she could stand her ground. On the glamorous night of December 14th, 1935, Thelma stepped into the lively atmosphere of the Trocadero nightclub. The air buzzed with laughter and upbeat music, and the bright lights danced around her. She was a picture of elegance, yet something about her sparkled with unease. As the party continued, her smile faded, revealing underlying tension. Conflict peaked when Thelma found herself in a heated argument with her ex-husband, Pat DiCicco, a man shadowed by rumors of mob connections. Their exchanged glares and sharp words hinted at lingering feelings, swirling drama that seemed to encapsulate the night. At 3 a.m., with the festivities winding down, Thelma stepped out alone, reassuring herself that she would be home soon. An unsettling knot formed in her stomach as she made her way to her apartment, feeling the city's pulse quickening behind her. But then came the mystery. Why did Thelma lock herself out of her own apartment that night? The sound of jingling keys interrupted her thoughts as she fumbled at the door, casting glances over her shoulder, anxiety creeping in. As the garage door slowly rises, a chilling scene unfolds inside. The maid, making her usual rounds, approaches the gleaming Lincoln convertible parked in the space above the cafe. Her heart begins to race, and suddenly she gasps. The sight of Thelma, slumped over in the driver's seat, takes her breath away. On that fateful Monday morning, the maid discovered her beloved employer, Thelma, motionless. Her silk gown laid pristine against the leather seats, makeup perfectly applied, but there was a somber reality. Her body was lifeless. Panic sets in as the harshness of the moment hits. The coroner's report later confirmed it: carbon monoxide poisoning. Yet something about that diagnosis just didn't sit right. How could Thelma have succumbed when the exhaust from her car was clean and shiny? Doubt floods the air. Could she really have died from poisoning in such circumstances? This discovery opens the door to deeper mysteries, leading us to question everything we thought we knew. The camera zooms in on the tailpipe, emphasizing its pristine condition as we prepare for the next twist in this unsettling saga. The garage was ominously locked, with police lights flashing and illuminating the dark, quiet area. Authorities surrounded the scene, their expressions tense, focused on what lay within, a chilling reminder of the night's tragic events. At the center of the investigation, Thelma's body lay covered by a sheet, leaving an unsettling feeling in the air. Yet hints of the night's parties lingered. Notably, her shoes were suspiciously clean, contrasting sharply with the muddy path leading to the garage. This stark difference raised many eyebrows and questions among the detectives. As investigators continued, they noted her blood alcohol level was low, steering the narrative away from drunkenness. Plus, her stomach showed no signs of the party's champagne, adding yet another layer of mystery. Were these indicators suggesting she had been conscious when she reached the car? With each clue, the enigma surrounding her final moments deepened. A haunting question loomed. Was Thelma carried to the garage by someone else? As the investigation unfolded, uncertainty and fear prevailed. In a sudden shift, a shadowy figure emerged, lifting a limp body before the scene faded to black, leaving viewers in suspense. Thelma's Café stood at the crossroads of the city, a prime location for the mob's underhanded dealings. Nestled in shadows, it buzzed with whispers and the clinking of coffee cups, a spot where dangerous transactions unfolded daily. Yet amid the warm chatter, dark clouds loomed over Thelma and her humble business. As time passed, Thelma began receiving ominous threats. Sell or face consequences, they warned, their menacing tone echoing in her mind. Reports suggested that the infamous Lucky Luciano himself might have had a hand in pressuring her, a figure looming ominously over her small cafe, feeding the relentless tension in the air. Then, witnesses emerged, revealing tales of Luciano's intimidating presence, frequently hovering around. Thelma, however, stood her ground, her refusal to comply creating ripples that could have cost her dearly. Tragically, not long after her shocking death, the world learned that a key witness tied to the mob vanished without a trace. What secrets did they possess that made them a target? Finally, a sleek car roared off into the night, leaving shadows behind and questions that begged for answers. Pat DiCicco, known for his playboy lifestyle and connections to organized crime, was Thelma's ex-husband. Their tumultuous divorce left scars that darkness loomed over both. A mix of charm and danger surrounded him, making him a memorable figure in Thelma's life. At a party at the Trocadero, tensions soared. The laughter and music faded as a fierce argument erupted between Thelma and DiCicco. Witnesses reported raised voices amid the glamorous venue, shattered glass punctuating their conflict like an explosion of emotions. Outside, as the party buzzed inside, onlookers claimed to see DiCicco follow her into the night, jealousy trailing behind him like a dark cloud. Some speculated whether it was DiCicco's jealousy or his dangerous affiliations that could have led to something more sinister. As shadows loomed around, questions arose. Did his love turn to rage? Did the influence of the mob touch this story of betrayal and heartbreak? Yet the most perplexing aspect remains. Why did Pat DiCicco refuse to speak to police following the incident? His silence cast a dark shadow over the truth, leaving everyone on edge and wondering what he truly knew. As evening turned to night, DiCicco's silhouette slips away into an alley, a ghost of unresolved tensions and unanswered questions lurking in the darkness, leaving the mystery hanging in the air. Hollywood closed ranks, wrapping its elite in a thick cloud of silence in response to unfolding events. The bright lights and glamour faded into shadows as stars decided it was best to remain quiet, preserving their carefully crafted images. Behind the scenes, studios made sure crucial details of the story were buried, worrying more about their reputation than the truth coming to light. What a contrast to the lively scenes full of laughter and excitement we often associate with Tinseltown. Whispers among Thelma's friends hinted at a potential cover-up, but a heavy sense of fear kept them from speaking up. Each subtle nod and cryptic look conveyed their unshared knowledge, echoing the tension permeating the air. What was so threatening that it kept them from letting the truth out? But here's the real kicker. What devastating secret did Thelma's best friend carry that she took to her grave? As the scene fades, a script burns slowly in a fireplace, symbolizing the destruction of a story that might have revealed so much more than anyone dared to say. The camera glides through a glamorous party, capturing the sparkle of gowns and the clink of champagne glasses. Eyes narrow as actress Zasu Pitts casts a jealous glance toward Thelma, whose star is undoubtedly rising. Tension hangs heavy in the air, with murmurs of envy swirling like smoke. As Thelma flourished in her career, she unknowingly drew the ire of some in the industry. The jealousy sparked rumors and whispered rivalries. It seemed that wherever Thelma went, shadows of envy followed, eager to challenge her newfound fame. Amidst the glamour, Thelma began to receive chilling, anonymous threats, notes that hinted at dark intentions lurking just out of sight. Could these ominous messages be clues that pointed to a sinister plot against her? As jealousy can ignite dangerous passions, it begs the question, was her untimely end orchestrated by a jealous starlet or perhaps a troubled lover? A typed note dramatically falls to the floor. "You'll pay, Thelma." Could this poison pen letter reveal the shocking truth behind her murder? The mystery lingers, leaving us to wonder who really wanted to see Thelma silenced forever. The investigation was a mess. A jumble of misplaced evidence bags and disoriented eyewitnesses painted a chaotic picture as reporters swarmed the scene, hungry for answers. It felt like a circus. Everyone was shouting, cameras flashing, capturing the frenzy surrounding the police. Critical evidence vanished under dubious circumstances, leaving the detectives scratching their heads in frustration. Witness statements morphed overnight, changing with each new report, adding to the chaos. As the tension mounted, whispers filled the air. Some said the mob had bribed the police to turn a blind eye, crafting an environment where the truth was haywire and justice seemed a distant dream. To make matters worse, the coroner's report was expedited, leaving families in despair with unanswered questions. It was clear that the rush didn't just complicate the narrative, it twisted it entirely, leading to more confusion and chaos. Then came a jaw-dropping twist. The lead detective suddenly quit the case overnight. Speculations swirled. Had he received threats, or was he entangled in something much deeper? With a badge hitting the desk and a door slamming shut, tensions escalated. What had driven him away so suddenly? Nearly 90 years later, Thelma's mysterious death remains tantalizingly unsolved. The question lingers. Was it a mob hit, a lover's betrayal, or perhaps a studio desperate to protect its secrets? Each theory spins a web of intrigue, drawing in those who are fascinated by her untimely demise. Some theorize that the mob might have been involved, pointing fingers at crime syndicates operating under the surface back in the day. Others whisper of a jealous lover driven by passion and revenge, or a formidable rival intent on eliminating Thelma from the scene. Then we have the chilling notion of a Hollywood cover-up, keeping the stars safe from scandal. Each of these possibilities deepens the mystery, reminding us that the truth is often hidden in the shadows of history. The café where it all went down still stands, its walls worn and weathered, a silent witness to a drama that yearns for resolution. As we dive into these theories, we can't help but wonder, could new evidence in 2025 finally crack the case? A modern car casually drives past the café, reminding us how the past and present intersect, keeping Thelma's story alive. Thelma Todd's murder remains a chilling mystery, capturing the imagination of true crime enthusiasts. As we piece together the fragments of her life, the questions linger. Who truly killed this vibrant Hollywood star? With her dazzling smile and undeniable talent, Thelma dazzled audiences, but her untimely death left a shadow over her legacy. Was it a mob hit, the actions of Roland West, or even a broader Hollywood conspiracy? I want to hear from you. Drop your theories in the comments below. What do you think happened to Thelma when the lights dimmed? Let's unravel this enigma together, piecing together what we know and exploring the possibilities. If you're as captivated by unsolved mysteries as I am, please hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe to your YouTube channel name. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss a case. Next week, we uncover another Hollywood mystery that will leave you questioning everything. Subscribe now to find out who is at the center of this intriguing tale. Fade to your channel logo with Thelma's photo lingering in the background. Thelma Todd was a shimmering star of Hollywood in the 1920s. Known for her stunning beauty and comedic talent, she captured the hearts of many. Yet, her life ended abruptly when she was found deceased in 1935, leaving behind an unsolved mystery that continues to fascinate. What truly happened to Thelma? Her death took place under strange circumstances in her car, which only deepens the intrigue. Was it a simple accident or something far more sinister? Theories abound. Some suggest that the mob had a hand in it, while others point to her ex-boyfriend, director Roland West, as a possible suspect. There are even whispers of a hidden conspiracy within the glamorous world of Hollywood itself. What do you think? Was it the mob, Roland West, or a secret Hollywood plot? Let me know your theories down in the comments. If you love true crime as much as I do, smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe to channel name for daily murder mysteries. And don't miss tomorrow's episode where we unravel another gripping Hollywood mystery. Hit that bell to stay updated.